Before the week begins, there is a small, quiet window, right now, today, to decide exactly how you want it to go. And yet most people skip it entirely. They let the week happen to them rather than moving through it with purpose. But I want to show you what a simple 20-minute Sunday reset can actually do for your spirit and your schedule. I am Gudrun from START-with-Gudrun, and I am so glad you are here with me. I want to spend just a few minutes with you this Sunday on something that is deceptively simple but genuinely powerful, the art of starting your week with intention rather than reaction. Most of us have a habit of beginning Monday morning in response mode. We wake up already behind, already reacting to the first notification that pings, the first email that lands, or the first demand on our time. When we start from that place of reaction, we often find ourselves stuck there for the entire week, constantly putting out fires and never quite catching our breath. There is actually fascinating research on a concept from positive psychology called proactive coping. It shows us that people who take even a brief moment to anticipate the week ahead, preparing themselves emotionally, not just logistically, experience significantly lower stress levels and much higher overall well-being. This isn't about the pressure of planning every single hour of your life or filling a spreadsheet with tasks. It is simply about giving your mind a gentle sense of direction before the noise of the world begins to rush back in. I want to share the Sunday reset I recommend to all of my clients, and I promise it is something you can do right now. It takes about 20 minutes, and all you really need is a notebook and a quiet corner. We begin by looking back before we look forward. Take a moment to reflect on this past week and ask yourself what went well and what you might do differently next time. You don't need a full debrief or pages of notes. Just 2 or 3 honest sentences will give you the closure you need. Next, I want you to identify your 3 focus areas for the coming week. These are not tasks to check off a list, but rather 3 core intentions. You might say that you want to communicate more calmly under pressure, or perhaps you want to be firm about protecting your lunch break so you can actually breathe during the day. Finally, take a quick look at your calendar and find the one moment you are feeling most concerned about. Once you see it, ask yourself what you need to do or know right now to feel prepared for that specific moment. That is the entire process. Once you have done that, you are finished, and you have officially given your week a solid foundation to stand on. The week does not have to happen to you. When you move through your days with just a little bit of intention, you find that you can actually happen to the week. That subtle shift from being reactive to being proactive is exactly where true resilience lives. I hope you will try this today. Find 20 minutes, grab your notebook, and settle into a quiet corner to find your center. Then, I would love for you to come back and tell me what your primary intention is for this week. I am cheering for you every step of the way. Follow Start with Gudrun, and let's make this a great week together.